I'll show you almost all of my tattoos. Not one because it's way up here and shit.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, it sounds like it's not even a reasonable answer. I'm like, because it's way up here. You're like, yeah, that's fine. I would hate to take. I got 51-year-old fat grandpa arm and shit like that, so I don't want to show you that.
I'll show you mine if you show me.
All right, fair enough. Even this, I like don't like showing because look at the fucking white fish belly arm I got. Like I got nothing but sun on my face because I hike every day, but I never I always have sleeves on, so I'm the whitest white man ever. So I got my wife's name tattooed here, Jenny's, which I always told her if we fucking get divorced, I'm changing that J to a D, motherfucker. And people would buy it. They're like, I'm sure he likes Denny's. And then later on, when the kid was born, I got my kid's name on this arm, and my wife got mad. She was like, why would you do that? And I was like, oh, because you own this side of me, she owns that side of me. She was going, it was really cool when you put my name on your body, but now our fucking daughter's name's on your body as well? She's like, how am I supposed to fuck you? I never thought of that, man. I instantly went back to the tattoo parlor. I was like, get the shit fucking on. But the one you probably saw is this one.
Yes.
And that says, in Smod I Trust. We were in Brisbane, Australia.
Okay.
And I think it was your Jordan's cousin was a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
And so, I was raised Catholic and fucking all the money he says in God I trust and shit. But I got to a place in life where I was like, you know who I trust more than God? Smod. I trust me. So this is more like a reminder that trust in self.
Nice.
And I did it in my own handwriting, which is why I look so fucking poor. But it's been there since, when did we do that tour? Over 10 years ago. Yeah. And then the other tattoo I have is up here on this arm. It is the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, the Lord Tennyson version? Tenniel, thank you. The Lord Tenniel versions of the characters that are in the book, not the Disney version. I got it by accident. We were in post on Clerks, and me and Scott Mosier were cutting the movie, and when Quick Stop closed, we'd go to RST and cut the movie all night and shit like that. And I'd broken up with my high school girlfriend, Kim Lochran, at that point. And so I was feeling real when you break up with somebody, you gotta drink and go into a fucking stupor. So I went to a liquor store and bought a box of Pink Zinfandel. And brought it back to Quick Stop, we put it in a cooler, and me and Scott was like, what's this? I was like, I'm getting drunk, forget about my problems. He's like, with this? I was like, yeah, it's the only thing that looks like high C, because I don't like alcohol and shit. So we were drinking this Pink Zinfandel in these little plastic cups all night. And people kept coming in, they're like, what is that? And I was like, it's fuck, I broke up with my girl. And they're like, what is it? And I was like, Pink Zinfandel. And they're like, you're doing it all wrong. So, I got real drunk on Pink Zinfandel. And what we never showed in Clerks was while we were making the movie, at the end of the building, we never show you the other end of the building where Smod Castle is today, our podcast theater, thank you. But we never show that in the movies, we only show you the one side. So at that other side where Smod Castle is today, there was a tattoo joint that had just opened up, and everyone was getting tattoos and shit. And so me and Mosier were drunk on fucking Zinfandel. I was like, let's get some fucking tattoos, man, fuck it, that's what men do and shit. So he went over, he was reading a book, he went in the car, and he's like, oh, I'm reading this Zen book. And I saw a cool picture in the book. And I asked him to put that symbol on my back. And he had it put on right here. And it was a circle and a waterfall and some plants. And a very serene image and shit. And I was like, ooh, I got a book in the car too. And so I went and grabbed my book and shit. And I showed the dude, I was like, put this on me. Put this character right on my arm and shit. And the dude did a phenomenal fucking job. Looks exactly like the Mad Hatter in the Alice in Wonderland book. Fucking pitch perfect shit. Running with his fucking tea and his little biscuit and shit. Hat covering his eyes. Did a great fucking job. First tattoo ever. Got hurt like fuck, but I was a man about it. I was like, When it was all done, I went back to Quick Stop and shit. Mosier was there, and I was like, check it out, man. Let me see yours. He showed me his. I was like, here's mine. And I showed him mine. And he was like, oh shit, the Mad Hatter. Why'd you get that? I was like, because I'm always late, motherfucker, I'm always late. And then he looks at me for a long beat and he goes, that's the White Rabbit. And I was like, fuck! So I have a Mad Hatter on my arm means nothing to me whatsoever, other than don't drink Pink Zinfandel ever again and shit. So that's the other tag. You got a Clark's tat? What do you got?
Would you like to see?
I would love to. Somebody showed me a tattoo. Salsa shark. That's fantastic. Lebowski. What's the whale?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh shit.
And then Doctor Who.
That is fantastic. It was a great honor to be amongst those others, man. I saw a tattoo today.